Hey guys, Rich Nance with WarTac CQC. From day one of the police academy, we were taught that officer safety is paramount. It's the most important thing. The rationale being that if you're not safe, if you don't get to a scene safely, you can't help anyone. And in fact, if you crash on the way to the scene, you could divert resources that are going to come to help you that could be better served responding to the original emergency. Perhaps because of that training, a lot of officers have a hard time understanding the prioritization of human life as it relates to active shooter response. We don't rank number one. Now that's not to say that we crash on the way there, right? We still have to drive carefully enough to get there, but I'm talking about when you're outside of this building where an active shooter incident is occurring. We know from Columbine that we don't wait for SWAT. That's a recipe for disaster and a tremendous body count. We're paid, we're equipped, and we're trained to take risks that private citizens should not have to take. When it comes to active shooter response, the priorities go like this. Innocent persons and bystanders, hostages, they're number one. Number two, our police officers. We only rank higher than the suspect. So that means we are going to take risks. They're calculated risks. We mitigate the risk by using good tactics, by being aggressive, and by having a plan, by being well equipped and being familiar with our equipment. But some people have a hard time wrapping their head around it. Several years ago, a lot of people thought Ron Borsch was a lunatic because he advocated a solo response to active shooter. But to the best of my knowledge, no active shooter incident has ever been resolved with officers moving in a diamond or a T formation, which I was taught for several years. Now, I think that the industry has determined that the most appropriate response is for an officer to respond solo if there is no backup available. Of course, this is still a case-by-case basis. It's hard to draw a bright line rule. If my cover is 30 seconds away, maybe it does make more sense to wait that 30 seconds to have a better chance, twice as good of a chance, at neutralizing the suspect or suspects who are in there actively trying to kill people. That being said, are you going to wait 5 minutes? Probably not. Me personally, if I'm outside of a building and I hear gunfire and I think innocent people are killing, I'm going to go. I don't care how close my cover officer is to me. Of course, this is kind of a personal decision, but if you're a police officer and you don't have the mindset that private citizens' lives rank above yours when you're talking about an active shooter situation, you need to find another career.